Yeah, boy.
XDefiant is finally here. After much anticipation and delays, the 6v6 arena shooter is at last upon us. But was it worth the wait? In this video, I'm gonna give you my first impressions of the game, as well as how it holds up to its competitors, and to inform you if the game is free to play friendly or just another cash grab. But before that, if you find this video helpful, please feel free to like this video, subscribe for more content, and drop a comment down below. I would highly appreciate it. And with that being said, let's get on with the video. XDefiant is a 6v6 first-person arena shooter similar to Overwatch, The Finals, and Rogue Company. Although the game faced severe server problems and crashes, it still managed to hold strong even after day one. The game features several game modes including Domination, Hotshot, Occupy, Escort, and Zone Control. Alongside those game modes, the game offers 14 total maps and 5 Ubisoft franchise-inspired factions, including Phantoms, Cleaners, Libertad, Echelon, and DedSec. The game also has Ranked and a Practice Zone, which will be available in later seasons. The Cleaners are an offensive crowd control type of faction that allows for aggressive gunplay as well as decent crowd control. The Phantom faction are the defense-based class in the game that allows you to use shields to protect your team and even includes a riot shield. The Libertad faction is basically the healers of the game, which in my opinion seems to be the most used faction by far. The Echelon class are the support class that enables your team to locate enemies through walls, as well as making you go invisible. And finally, we have the DedSec class, which are the only faction in the game that are currently locked from playing unless you complete the challenge of collecting 700,000 XP overall, or purchasing the faction with 1,000 premium currency, aka $10, aka don't do it, it's not worth it. The DedSec are the nullification class that disables enemy abilities or could turn the enemy gadgets against them. 700,000 is a lot of XP, but thankfully there are different types of missions that you can complete to get bonus XP for your overall rank. This even includes your battle pass. You are able to use any of the factions without being forced on a specific class, and you can even change between them throughout respawns. The battle pass costs $10 and has 50 total reward sections that includes cosmetic items, one gun that is free for everyone at level 10, and up to 700 premium currency, which is enough to buy the next battle pass, assuming that you max it out. The game has a decent amount of primary and secondary weapons, although not as much as Call of Duty, but a good amount to keep you entertained, especially with how grindy the game is. There are plenty of weapons to keep you entertained. XDefiant is a free-to-play, live service game, which means there's a lot of grinding to do. At first, it can be rather frustrating due to not having any attachments for weapons, or any weapons in general, especially if you play the game later on and you go up against people who have most of the good weapons and attachments. But over time, you'll be able to unlock new weapons by doing challenges, and ranking the specific weapon you like the most will allow you to unlock new attachments. Besides the free weapon on the battle pass, there are no weapons that can be purchased at the store, nor are there any types of predatory loot boxes that can give you an advantage in game as of right now. There aren't much skins to buy either, but I think it's safe to say that there is a good chance that we'll see more in the upcoming seasons. Now I want to talk about how I overall feel about the game playing at day one, and I gotta say, besides the server issues, it's a pretty fun game. The only problem you'll face is the ever-growing frustration that comes naturally from playing PvP shooters. However, due to how the game is set up, it's best to play the game up to the point where you can play your daily challenges, and depending on how well you feel afterwards, you can make decisions as to whether you want to keep playing it or not. I truly do appreciate a game that doesn't have any predatory microtransactions that makes it unfair for players to face, especially in a PvP game, and coming from a company that doesn't have a good track record of being consumer friendly. I'm truly surprised to see this game being pretty good, fun even. So yeah, that's my first impressions of the game, playing at day one. Tell me what you guys think down below in the comments, whether you're having fun with the game or not, and I'll see you guys next time.